Now, let's put some of the rules I went over in our last video to work. We're going to look at your average desk worker. Our first rule, keep your body in a neutral position, is very important for the average desk worker because they will be in a low movement position for a large portion of the day. Now, our desk worker is sitting, so we'll start at their feet, which are square on the ground with their toes underneath their knees. Going up, their knees are level with the hips to make sure that their hips are at a 90-degree angle. Their low back is supported with a lumbar roll to prevent rounding of the low back, and their torso is not rotated. Shoulders and head are back in a neutral position, not looking up or down at their screens. Finally, their work table is at a good height so their wrists are straight while they're working. If you adjust this rule properly, then our second rule, avoiding pressure points, should be handled as well. Pressure points will be something you notice as you work through the day. If you start getting mild discomfort, make sure that that area of your body is in a neutral position and not pressed against a hard surface. Otherwise, adjust your equipment appropriately. Our third rule is to avoid exerting excessive force, which is easier for the office worker because moving heavier objects is not an everyday task. When they do have to bring new boxes of paper or supplies, a cart should be used to minimize excessive lifting. Our office workers' power zone is all about the layout of their desk. They should be centered on their desk so everything is within reach. Having to come up to a half squat every time they have to grab a staple or grab a pen can add up over time. Keeping highly used objects closer at hand is optimal for the working environment and preventing excess strain on the body. Our final and one of the most important rules for the average office worker is to avoid repetitive and static movements. This requires our office worker to get up and walk at least 5 to 10 minutes every hour. Standing desks do a great job enabling an office worker to switch up his or her working position so they're not sitting for 8 hours throughout the day. Alternating 1 hour of standing, 1 hour of sitting will keep our office worker from overstraining their body with the same static position throughout the day. The other part of the rule is to avoid repetitive movements, which our office worker is doing a lot with their typing and their mouse work. So it's important for them to also stretch out their wrists during these hourly breaks. Following these simple rules will keep the average office worker from developing musculoskeletal disorders from their work environment. Take back your health today and share this video with anyone that you think could benefit from it. Thank you. Have a good day.